it was kind of sad talking to that our previous caller, I think it was Angela, about losing her tomatoes in the storm. And Richard Michaelis joins us on the program. Richard, do you get many calls to 844-FIX-INDY about tomato plants?
Good morning, gentlemen. You know,
Hey,
it's possible. We've had so many calls lately, so Wendy at the front desk may have received one of those accidentally.
Yeah, I wonder if that would be covered by insurance, losing your crop insurance, I guess, if you had crop insurance.
Probably,
crop
yeah.
insurance. But
Yeah.
you got to remember this number, 844-FIX-INDY.
That's right. Richard, again last night, there was pockets of central Indiana that got a huge amount of rain.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing this much rain. Everything's just flooding, and we're actually getting requests for estimates to come out and maybe look at a roof for some storm damage, hail damage, wind damage, and then the client will say, and while they're here, can they also look at our basement from the storm 3 days earlier for water damage? It's been challenging, but this is what we do, and we're good at it. So if we can help with any storm damage, water damage, any issues with inside, outside the home, please call us. We're ready,
I
willing,
think
and able.
If we would stop scheduling cooking classes, your business might actually dry up, because it seems like every time we have a class with outdoor cooking, it is a monsoon. It's unbelievable.
Can I sponsor some of those cooking classes and maybe add a few more to it? Because maybe that would increase more rains and then more business.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to get the Michaelis staff up there, and we could do a little cooking class with them. That'd be kind of fun, actually.
Actually, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
Denny, congratulations on your new position, I guess, or your new firm that you're working with.
Yeah, he's getting Denny's getting to be a little bit like Dick. He just wanders away.
So
he sees a squirrel or something, squirrel, and he just goes and he kind of checks it out. So you guys are running ragged, I understand. So what? Any tips for people? I mean, if the rain matter of fact, there's more rain in the forecast on Monday morning. What do you guys see when you go out and you go, gosh, if the homeowner would have just done this?
A lot of times it has to do with drainage issues on the outside. So if they can, make sure those downspouts are running away from the house, maybe make sure the gutters are cleaned out. Overflowing gutters and clogged downspouts are always going to create problems. And then just check the basement. Sometimes people won't go down and actually look in a corner, and that's the most vulnerable spot. So closets in the corner, touch that carpeting, move furniture, and find out if you're truly having an issue, and then, give us a call and we can try to diagnose what's going on. But if you don't know you're getting water in, then, that's the problem that's not getting resolved. And I found I had one last week where the client said, "Oh, no, there's no water over on that side." And I went over and opened the closet door and pulled the carpet up, and it was completely wet. And he was like, "Oh, my gosh."
I thought you were going to say you opened the door and a board game floated out.
No, it wasn't that wet, but it was saturated. The carpet was saturated. So probably hydrostatic pressure rolling through, and mostly to do with the outside soil or, the downspouts.
And the last thing that I always think, too, people get into big landscaping projects on the outside, and then they don't take any thought to the grade and making sure that the grade slopes away from the house. They're interested in, making the front of the house look beautiful, and they kind of forget that part of it, and that's a very important part. Yeah,
very important, especially with the monsoon rains that we've had in Indiana.
Absolutely. Richard, you have a wonderful day. Thanks for spending a little time with us. It's
Thanks,
the Michaelis Corporation. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY, or visit them online at michaeliscorp.com. The Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.
To repeal and replace Obamacare.
Trying to do them together hasn't seemed to work.
Stall the Senate health care plan.
We're at impasse.
What now?
The status quo is unacceptable.
Cuts to Medicaid.
Go back to the drawing board.